your works again. Welcome to this new video. I'm Carolus, the Musicus Practicus, and today I'm here to check a work of one of you. This video is made by me, but the composition we're gonna analyze in this video is a Menuet for two violins and cello, so like a trio, by Carolus Do Re Mi, a guy from Chicago, an organist, and a very important member of our server Discord, Parti-Mate. Join our Discord. You can find the link here in the description. And I'm checking his work because this for each member on my Patreon who has the longer pass, I gave the opportunity to have at least one work per month with a check in a video like this, because I think that if you think that I can give some useful advice for you for improve your compositional technique, I'm really happy to offer you in order to help you as better as possible. So today we have this Menuet, and let's see, and or better, let's hear how it sounds first of all. As you can see, we have a canon between the bass and the upper voice. This reminds me the beginning of the second movement, we can say, or better, the second part of the first movement of Frank's Fantasia in C major for organ, César Franck. But now let's listen how it sounds entirely. It's not so, it's very long. So let's play it. I have to play this part again. Wait a moment. So or G sharp. Okay. Okay. So Okay. Okay, so not so simple composition. Interesting. So let's start from the beginning and let's see part by part. So we have this sol la fa mi fa sol la fa mi fa. Okay, so the only thing that can seem not a little bit strange here is this one, since you have this direct seventh, but if you are composing it in a romantic style, so not so baroque, it's okay. So just know that in baroque style, this leap to the seventh cannot be so effective, but in this style, it's effective, but I like it. For this reason, I like it. So, okay, then the second part. Very beautiful fonte. So the fonte, as you probably know, is a pattern made up of minor and then plus major, a step down. So la sol fa, so la sol fa mi, la sol mi fa sol fa re. Then now, maybe instead of this note, which is like a 6/5 chord, instead of this note, which is a 2/4/6 chord, you can also choose another possibility, which is so with the 5/6 here, which means another B instead of A sharp. So I will say that also this version you brought, it's good, especially melodically, and it works actually, because we are on, we can say, on dominant sevenths. So they are good. If you want something less harsh in terms of harmony, you can opt for a 5/6, but I really like your version too. Then we have this Phrygian cadence, like Phrygian, so the taste of a Phrygian cadence. Because this E sharp in the bass makes the harmony of Phrygian cadence. Okay, then we have this duo. Okay, personally, I don't like this passage. If we had the B in some points, so yes. Be okay, but without the beat sounds very empty. So you can choose another thing in the bass, since you have a canon between the two upper voices, a canon at the fourth below. So like this. No, this is okay. I mean, after. Something like this. And then, of course, you have to avoid this parallel fifth, but since you have the things to fix is in the bass, so let's prefer a counter motion like this. So yes, exactly. Okay. Oh, Carolus, Carolus. 8. Pay attention. Okay, then we have this. Okay, this is a little bit hard, this passage, due to this direct lip. So what you can do is use a dot point, a dotted. But since you haven't dots in other points of this composition, it can be good in a romantic style, in my opinion. Since it's on a weak beat. Okay, can be okay. I personally would change these notes instead of E sharp, since you have to make it less boring. Like this. Then so this, due to the same note, I think that loses his power, its power. Maybe something like this. So like a continuous melody in the middle voice makes this better, more fluent. And then continue with this motion in parallel thirds. Also here, avoid this E sharp. Like this. I don't know if this E sharp is a mistake, but it sounds very strange. I prefer this movement. And then continue with the counter motion. I can see that you are using an hermaphrodite fonte, so with the B flat here, so the flatted sixth on B major. That's good. The only thing is that personally I prefer another pattern in this point, so minor, and then this one, minor plus major, but in the major. But also your fonte is very good. It's very good in terms of rhetorical power. Here, if you want the G natural, please E natural. but if you want the G sharp, okay, natural. Then pay attention, because here we have parallel fifths. Even though personally I like them. I like them because the first one works like an appoggiatura. So, in my opinion, these are good parallel fifths. They sound good, especially in the style. Like this, or better. Yeah, but this is also an augmented fifth, so yeah, I play the D sharp, so it's okay. Then I would also say pay attention to these parallel octaves, you know, D, D, F, F. Then, I know that there are other parallel fifths in this composition. I saw them before. Where are they? Where are they? Maybe after? Probably. Let me check it. So we have now this passage. Yeah, this is okay in this style. Here. Are you conscious of this parallel fifth? So are they a specific choice, or you didn't see them? That's a very important answer, because, you know, personally I think we can do many things, also parallel movements, but if we are aware of them and if we choose to do them, not if they are just mistakes. So tell me. Which is a variation of the canon we have at the beginning. Okay, then beautiful font. Yeah, this passage is actually very strange. I would prefer an enharmonic movement, like from A sharp to B flat, in order to have maybe like a diminished seventh. Let me see. Like this, and I find it a little bit strange that you have this note D major over a 4/6 without any resolution, because, you know, here the C sharp would sound more conclusive. So instead of this, but also the E flat without the third, the E natural without the third, takes the weight of the dominant, we can say, dominant taste. Yeah, in this case you can, because you have many parallel fifths, but in this point I think that the C sharp is better, sounds better, more conclusive. See, since you have this movement then. So let's play it better. Beautiful. This is very beautiful. I really like this passage. And this is good for not baroque ending, of course. This is not a baroque composition, so it's not in baroque style. So I really like this. Pay all attention to some direct movements, so like eighths, octaves, fifths, and other thing. But I really like this minuet. I don't know if we can classify this like a minuet because I can't imagine this so fast. Okay, minuet is not an Italian corrente, okay, but you know it's not so slow as a saraband in terms of tactus, I mean, of course. If this is the rhythm, okay, it's okay. Yeah, it can be, depends on the time. Yeah, but if you respect this time, this is very... It's probably too fast for a minuet, I would say. So maybe something like this can be good as a minuet. What do you think about this? This is my opinion. Tell me your impression in the comments, and remember that if you want a monthly precious check about your works, so one of them or more of them, depending on many people ask this to me, and depending on how much time I have, but at least one, of course, join the Patreon, and with the longer pass you can have access to many other benefits, and then in addition this monthly check about one or more of your works. And see you on Patreon. That's true, learning harmony is sometimes a challenging endeavor. Why were many techniques that seem difficult for us today a walk in the park for ancient musicians? Why do we struggle so much to learn counterpoint today, while just 2 centuries ago it was taught to children with the same easy and naturalness as we teach English in schools today? And above all, why do we use a completely different method from the one with which the great musicians of the past studied, taught and transmitted the art of composition and improvisation? Perhaps it's not so easy to find a single answer to these questions, but I worked to find a practical solution. This solution is called Improvisation Elements. Improvisation Elements is a collection of numerous musical exercises in the form of videos that are focused, concise and effective for learning counterpoint, harmony while practicing with keyboard patterns. With Improvisation Elements you learn to play diminutions, harmonize melodies, improvise counterpoints, apply figurative elements to broader patterns, and with delightful musical recipes you learn to combine different musical patterns to create your personal compositions and improvisations. Many things in one platform, one place, and everything organized clearly, smartly and neatly in thematic categories. Discover the vast amount of resources you can immediately access on this page. Improvisation Elements. Play, compose, improvise.